Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Weekly Fix. As you can see, we got Blair and Rachel in the background right about there, and we got Mike running behind me, so the gym's kind of hopping today, so I apologize if it's a little loud in here. We're going to be talking about internal rotation of that shoulder joint. Came up today because we were doing overhead squats in the gym, and some of the common issues I see is when we're in that overhead position. You may hear this from coaches at the gyms. They're going to say, hey, active shoulders. Well, what does active shoulders mean? To me, it can mean something different. To you, it can mean a little something different. But basically what we're looking for is external rotation of the shoulder. So when we're squatting, the armpits are facing out and forward. That puts us in the most stable position in our shoulders. And unfortunately, a lot of us inherently are internally rotated on our shoulder joints, especially in CrossFit, because we're in that front rack position quite a bit, and we do a lot of things in the frontal plane, which pulls our shoulders forward because our pecs are really tight. So what we're looking for, and when we get overhead, is the shoulder tends to do this little twist action, or the armpits now face downwards, and I'm not able to gain that external rotation, which puts a lot of tension into the shoulder joint, and that's when we have those shoulder issues. So today what we're going to be talking about is how we can, a little simple stretch that we can do to distract the shoulder and recover that external rotation. When you can get into that external rotation in that overhead position, your snatch is going to feel better, and so is your overhead squatting. It's just more of a stable shoulder position. You're able to lock it down and hold it out. If that shoulder wants to dump on you, the bar is going to miss forward. So here we go. All right, guys, so all you're going to need is a band for the rig, okay? You want it to be like a green band. I have a purple one here, but it's about an inch thick, okay? And then you can see the kettlebell behind me. You're going to need about a 35, maybe a little heavier, something that's going to help reset that shoulder. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the shoulder like we distract our hip, okay? So the hip and the shoulders are pretty much similar. So we're going to get that band up into that shoulder joint, and then I'm going to kind of pull out some tension on that. And then from there, you get that kettlebell in the hand. And the goal here, with that tension in the band's going to be pulling me this way. I'm going to be fighting that tension. Grab your elbow, and then we're going to try to drive that shoulder flat, okay? So we don't want to be pressing straight up, because you can see my shoulder blades off the ground. We want to dig it into the ground and keep it flat, because the force of the kettlebell is driving this back down, which is what I want. And then you're going to twist that kettlebell out into external rotation. And the goal here would be to hang out for 2 minutes. This might be a little difficult. I've only been able to go for about a minute on each side, so the goal is to get 2 minutes eventually, but right now it's going to be 2. So we do a little bit of rotation in that, twist that kettlebell. It's going to stabilize that shoulder joint, get it back in the socket where it's supposed to be, and then train that external rotation. So, hope that helps. Hope it recovers your overhead mobility. It's been another episode of the Weekly Fix. Remember, give me a follow, give me a like, shoot me some messages. I love helping you guys out. See you guys next week.